Hey, what's up, everybody? It's Logical Black Man in the house. Do they even say that anymore? In the building, whatever. Once again, we have an episode of Am I the Asshole? Big shout to Gangs Music, as well as the sub forum, the Reddit sub forum, Am I the Asshole? All right, so here we go. This one is kind of long and meandering, has a lot of irrelevant content. So I'm just gonna, skip over some of that. All right, so here we go. Am I the asshole for not paying when I said I would? Short answer, yes, without even reading this. If you say you're gonna do something, you gotta do it. However, there could always be mitigating circumstances. Let's get into it. We are not billionaires, but no one is struggling. She didn't say millionaires. I mean, that's one. I feel like this is a woman talking. She didn't say we're not millionaires. She said we're not billionaires. So, I mean, what kind of standards do you have? So, anyway, we're not billionaires, but no one is struggling. With loosened restrictions, family and friends decided to go abroad for a birthday celebration for my father. On the last day, I booked a restaurant for everyone as a thank you to my father. I would pick up the entire bill for over 30 people plus children. Okay? I would pick up the entire bill for over 30 people plus children. Everyone was informed of where, when, 4 p.m., and what to wear, restaurant dress code, expensive place, etc. One person was missing, Lisa, the daughter of my mother's longtime friend. Lisa is the type of person who has a hard time sticking to start times. She also has a habit of making everything about her, such as the time I finalized my mixed Asian and white, I don't know why I put that in quotes, my mixed Asian and white daughter's adoption. At that celebration, she brought a Mexican guy no one knew she was dating, very rare, blah, 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 claiming he was just like my daughter and that she had brought him out of his shell by making him find his roots. The guy looked awkward and tried to correct her that he was Mexican, not Asian and white, which I added that little bit for clarification. But she made a scene proclaiming his, I'm not going to say the slur, his eyes were proof he was mixed, blah, blah, blah. Okay, so this is all irrelevant. We all waited for 30 minutes to see if she would show. Then everyone moved on. So I'm back at the restaurant now, at the dinner. This lady was late. They waited 30 minutes and she didn't show up. So we waited for 30 minutes to see if she would show, and then everyone moved on from appetizers to the main course. By 7 p.m., everyone was ordering desserts. That is when Lisa, her 4 children, and some random guy came and joined one of the side tables after trying to get a space on the main table with my father. She berated everyone for not waiting for her before ordering and snapped at the waiter to bring her what she wanted off the menu. By 7:30, most of us were finished and people started getting up to leave. I closed the bill. By this time, Lisa was in the middle of her main course. She ordered the most expensive items, including 2 bottles of the most expensive champagne. As I started getting up, she told me to hang on a bit as she wasn't finished yet and I needed to pay. I told her that when I invited people for this dinner, it was understood that I would be paying for those that came on time and were finished by the time I left, not for people eating long after I'd left the place. The restaurant manager heard this and wouldn't let Lisa leave, or she wouldn't let Lisa or her party live with me, and called the police on her as soon as she started crying, saying she had no money to pay for the meal. The guy also had no money. When we returned home, her mother spammed my phone because Lisa was taken to jail and is still stuck in that country. She wants me to settle the bill as it is my, quote, legal obligation and cover her new travel costs and buy her expensive jewelry as an apology. And okay, there's a bunch of nonsense there. Okay. All right, so here's the thing. The consensus on the board seems to be that she is not the asshole. I guess because she, came late and ordered all this expensive stuff. Me, I see it differently. I say you are the asshole. Okay? Why? Because you said you would pay for everybody. Okay? You said 30 guests and their children. Okay? I think that's what she said. Yeah, over 30 people plus children, right? So we're talking probably around maybe 50 people or more, all told. So my thing is, you said it was understood that you would be paying for people who showed up on time, etc. How was it understood? You didn't say that. You just said, I'm paying for everybody. Here's my thing. If you didn't want to pay for her, then you should have told her that when she got there. Okay, you saw her when she arrived. You should have said, listen, You're late. I'm not paying for you. Okay? Then it's on her. Worst case, when you saw her, ordering these expensive bottles of champagne, you should have said, I'm not paying for the champagne. Okay? I'll pay for your entree and, a soft drink or something. I'm not paying for no, Cristal or Dom P or whatever. She said it was really expensive champagne. So to me, basically, you're the asshole. That's the bottom line. If you say you're going to do something, you got to do it. And if you want to change things later, you got to tell them. Like, you had a certain expectation. It's reasonable to expect people not to show up 3 hours late. Okay, that's reasonable. But the thing is, you were still at the restaurant. People were still eating. You knew that she was ordering, so you should have told her, I'm not paying. Communication is always essential, okay? Because all you said, according to your own story, was right here, I would pick up the entire bill for over 30 people plus children, okay? So her 4 children were included, and people are generally, allowed to bring like a significant other. If you had a problem with her bringing whoever the guy was, you should have said something. Okay, so you can't expect people to read your minds. This is important for any type of relationship. You should always make clear what your expectations are. So yes, you're the asshole because I just said in the title, for not paying when you said you would. All right, so that's it for this edition of Am I the Asshole featuring Logical Black Man. So if you like the video, make sure you like the video. Please subscribe. And once again, big shout out to Gangs Music and the Reddit sub forum, Am I the Asshole? And I'm out. Oh, thanks for watching.